Ouch. My arm. Hi, Lemonade Chick. How are you? So, here we are. We're at the Salem VA today. Should we do a fit check real fast? Look, I'll put you here. Maybe you can see. I'm in the women's clinic right now. So, let's see. We need more space than that even. Nah, down. See, if you don't do it vertical. So, this is my Moon Princess shirt from, it's Pixely, the Wi-Fi Pro, from Taiwan. My suit jacket from Goodwill. My earrings are from a thrift bag of throwaway jewelry. I'm sorry, still buffer Tifa. Dang it, I might have to do this static. Let me step out here and see if it's any better. Is this any better out here? Dog care, no. Oh, hi, sorry, we're in the way. Okay, hold on, let me turn you around. Is this any better, guys? Out here, look. He got groomed this week. Isn't he pretty? Okay, MSG, Silverine, Vineyard, James, Women's Clinic. Tell me, guys, is it any better out here? Like I said, I might have to do it static. It's getting better. All right. So this is what I want to show you. I'll try to show you through here. See how cute the women's clinic is? All pink and safe looking and all that. And then you walk up and there's these signs right here. Disorderly conduct, assaults, or physical threats towards medical center staff is against the law. Aggression of any type will result in VA police intervention. So everybody says these signs are for the safety of the employees. Well, that lady right there is behind a window, right? That lady over there is behind a door. All she has to do is lock her door. This is the women's clinic. I want to feel safe. I transferred from Lynchburg to Salem so I could try to feel safe in the women's clinic. But in Salem, these signs are everywhere. And I have talked to everybody that I can possibly talk to about them. That they will give me access to. I've been to the patient advocates. There's another sign in there too that says if you've been sexually harassed or abused, to notify the VA police or the patient advocate. I wouldn't go to the patient advocate. I have 2 more appointments here today, guys. So I'm hanging out and I'm gonna address this issue again. I have been addressing this issue for months. I want these signs out of here. They don't have them in Lynchburg. I've never seen them before at a VA clinic. And I am not invisible. And nobody can tell me who to talk to get those signs taken down. So I have talked to all the patient advocates here. I've talked to the doctors in there. I've talked to the patient advocates won't tell me who in administration I need to talk to. I have asked for public records for the what's it called, the policy that mandates those signs. I don't know what else to do. Like, I don't know how to address it. All I keep getting is that exactly. They're Julie, I've never seen them before. But here they're called safety signs. And I've told them, if you want to put another sign underneath that sign that says any employee being rude to or not helping a veteran will immediately be fired, then leave those up. But as of right now, all they're doing is threatening the veterans. I tell them over and over, most of the time veterans are getting upset or irate, it's because they're not getting service. Am I right?
No, this place is wonderful.
This place is wonderful?
Yep. I've never
So you don't have to get irate, right? There's no, you see people running around here getting mad and yelling
I don't
and,
know why, but I've always had perfectly good service here.
good for you, good for you. Pooley.
He looks like a sheep.
A little bit. Yeah. He's pretty cool though.
Taking shirt.
Sorry?
Taking shirt like a sheep.
No. I love his hair. That's why I have him. He's a Pooley. Hungarian sheepdog. Pooley. P-U-L-I. Thank you.
You can take it and shear it and get and take the hair and make a rug and all kinds of
You could. You know, I used to raise Angora goats.
It feels like a mop.
Yeah, a little bit. Except that's kind of offensive. You know?
No, it is.
Who wants to be called a mop? If I called you a mop head, you wouldn't like it, would
Pretty
you?
mop.
like attention to say that.
He is a show off. Look at him. He wants all the attention.
You just loving it, ain't you?
So I think what we're going to do is go harass the patient advocates. You know how I am. Come on. But I want to show you some other places where these signs are. Ugh, they're everywhere, I'm telling you. They're everywhere. Let me check with these guys right here. Come here, over here. See? Here. Have you guys read this sign right here? No? You don't read the signs on the walls?
Yep, I've seen that one.
How do you feel about it? Do you feel any way about it?
Well, I mean, it doesn't affect me because I don't believe I'm gonna be disorderly.
Right, but have you seen like veterans running around here being disorderly? Do you feel like there's a need for that?
Yes, I mean, I've not seen anybody while I've been here.
Have you seen them in any other VA hospital?
Yeah, Richmond, we've seen them a little
Really?
bit. They get agitated, yeah, so.
Do you have an opinion about that sign? No? They don't bother you? Because you're not going to get irate either, are you? So if there was a sign up there that said, women can't sit in this room, would that offend you? It wouldn't affect you, but would it offend you?
Nothing against them setting there.
So would the sign offend you? It wouldn't? Okay. Come on. Miklos, come on. All right, let's go. So far, nobody cares. They don't care. If the sign doesn't affect them, they don't care about it. That's the way we go through life, isn't it? If it doesn't affect me, I don't care. If it doesn't, yeah, if it doesn't hurt me, I don't care. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to have an opinion. Look, here they are. And again, these, all of them. Here's another one. Look, plastic. So you know what it is? They don't want to hear nobody's mouth. That's what it is. They don't want to hear anybody's mouth. And you know me, I get arrested for my mouth. So I guess I'm just a Karen, and I'm the only one that cares about these signs. Come on, buddy. Hey guys, huh? It's called a pulley.
Pool mix.
No, it's a Hungarian sheepdog.
Oh, okay.
Who's the veteran? Which one of you is the veteran? You? Have you seen those signs over there? That's about disorderly conduct? No, you guys, nobody reads the signs?
Why would you say?
Am I the only one that goes through here and reads signs?
Oh, disorder, what is it about?
It's a threat that if veterans get disorderly or loud,
Yeah,
that
they
they're
say
gonna
take you
get
to
the
jail.
police called.
Well, the police is out, they got police.
Oh, I know,
Over
I know,
Yeah.
but I
I
have,
also get angry sometimes.
I have a feeling about these signs, and I want them taken down,
Okay.
and they won't listen to me.
Well, they ain't-
So I'm trying to interview other veterans to see if I'm the only one that is
don't
triggered
think
by
I'm
these
triggered.
signs.
I don't pay no attention to it.
Sure.
My coworker, she does that.
Sit, you're fine, sit. She wants a picture
Oh, beautiful.
with my project. Yeah,
Hair rubber.
sure.
You are beautiful.
It's a he.
It's a hi. You are beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so let's see. Here's another one over here. Look, on a Miklos here. On a closed door. Look, on a closed door. How many is that in just a few yards? There's one on that door over there. Every floor, every clinic, every door. Every door. Look, here's another one right here. Everywhere. And all the employees behind glass. All behind glass. What are they afraid of? What is it they're afraid of? Maybe I should go Miklos, come here. Maybe I should go interview the police. Stay with me. Come here. This way, this way, this way. He thinks we're gonna leave, but we're not. I'm gonna see if I can remember an advocate's arm. Let's go ask. Here. Yeah, I know the pharmacy and all that. They've always been behind glass, but yeah, I think they left the glass out from. Hey guys, where's the patient advocate? I forgot.
You know where the lab is here?
I
So
forgot.
you're gonna go down this hallway.
Uh-huh.
You wanna take a right at the end of that hallway.
Okay.
There's an elevator at the end of that hallway. First floor, you got the lab right here, patient advocate door.
Oh, I have to go upstairs. Oh, and where is neurology?
Neurology is on 2J.
2J?
Yes, ma'am. Second floor to your right. Take
Okay.
the main elevators at the back.
Oh. So for patient advocate, I want these elevators?
Yeah, you want those elevators.
All right, thank you. All right, come on. Oh, look, there's the Starbucks. Free bookshelf. Oh, Bob. Why are you here, Bob? You come in here just to see if you can get a rise out of me? Huh? You probably can, if you try hard enough. Okay. Wow, what's this? Look at this, guys. This, guys. What did I stumble onto? A room full of furniture. Are you kidding? They send you a letter if they feel like you've cussed too much? Julie, that should be addressed. These people act like they're here to do us a favor. No, they work for us. And if we're hurting, most of the veterans that come in here are in pain, they're grumpy, and then they get some employee that doesn't want to help to the third floor because I'm sure not seeing anybody up here. What is this, a whole empty floor? What the heck? Miklos, come on. Are there any of those signs up here? I don't see it. It's a whole empty floor. What's going on here? Was I supposed to go to the 3rd floor, you guys? Is that what he said? Uh-oh. What's this? Is there any confidential information? I don't think so. Okay, well, let's go back to the elevator and go to the 3rd floor. I mean, yeah, all you have to, and those signs are subjective. Who decides whether you're irate, or who defines those terms? Like, is it if you raise your voice, if you drop an F-bomb? What is it that makes you eligible to have the VA police called on you? And who gets to decide? So you go crossways with an employee, and all of a sudden you got the popo on you. This is Salem, Virginia. Okay. Oh, we're going back up. Sorry. Come here, Miklos. Wow, Julie, I can't believe that. That is crazy. I would address it. We may end up having to go to something like, I don't know, the governor. 3rd floor. I'm trying to find the patient advocates.
Oh, that's by the lab.
Where is that?
1st floor. I'll go with you.
I would, 1st floor.
Yeah. Beautiful pony.
Oh, what's in there? A dining room?
Yeah.
Or a day room?
That's either or.
Either
There's
or.
A lot of stuff going on.
Cool. Is this like, what's up here? Miklos, come. What, he smelled something. Come on.
Extended care.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Most nursing type deal. They make it like honey.
I see. So this are people that are inpatient are up here. Did you hit a button?
What's that slow? What's her name?
His name is Miklos. Miklos.
Miklos.
Okay. This looks, come on. This looks more familiar. Which way? This way? This, oh, you're taking me?
Yes, ma'am.
I've been there before. I don't know why I'm so confused.
So this is where they are. This one's busy. It says walking.
Please knock.
So you can come here.
Okay, thank you.
Take care.
Hey, I can
Hi,
help you.
are you Chris?
Yes, I'm Chris.
I'm J. Matt Miklos. Come here. I'm J. Matt Pruitt.
Okay.
Do you remember me? About the safety signs?
You have to.
Why? Don't you have it? Like, pull it up?
Again, for legal reasons, I give you the website that you can definitely go get that.
That I can put in a public records request.
Right.
But those records should be available here for my inspection.
Well, again, they are. You do the request and they come to you.
No, they should be here so that while I'm here,
So
I can
because
inspect
I
them.
am telling you by law.
By law, which law? Can you quote that? Can you give me that statute?
Hey, Ms. Pruitt is here. You know, in the past, I told her she needed to do a request through privacy office to get a copy of the safety records. She doesn't like that answer. She's right outside my office right now. So, well, she doesn't want to listen to me. So I don't know if you want me to call the police and escort her or, okay. Sounds good. Goodbye. Okay. My boss thinks he's coming.
So I have another question. I sent a letter to all my doctors, a quite lengthy letter, and I requested that letter to be sent to patient advocates. Did you receive a copy of that?
I personally did not, so not saying that we didn't receive one. And Dixie, the supervisor, when she comes, you can definitely ask her that.
Oh, should I just wait?
Yeah, in a second.
So should I quit bugging you and go wait for
Well, no,
her?
she's physically coming right now.
Oh, she's coming in here.
Yeah, no, she's coming in here.
So she wants to include you in the conversation? Or should I just go talk to you?
What's wrong?
Several
What's wrong
things
with?
are wrong.
Okay, what's going on?
Now, you know, we've been talking for months about these safety signs.
You have to go through FOIA to get
Well,
those.
that's
released.
what you're saying.
No,
But
that legally.
I
is
want to
what we
see
need
it
do.
then. I want to
That's
see the
privacy
law.
officer. Well, I can have the privacy officer call you and he
No,
can
I
tell you
want
that.
I want to see the law that says that I cannot inspect the policy manuals here at the VA hospital because public records are supposed to be available for the public to review.
Through the
Right,
FOIA request.
through the FOIA
No, no,
request.
no.
Yes, ma'am.
Well,
Yes.
I would like to know what law that is.
See if you can get Darren on the phone. He's on today. He's just not here. He's
Okay.
teleworking.
And now this man has already wanted to call the VA police. And this is and these signs are what's triggering with me because I don't want to take his answer. Is that a crime?
No,
Is
that's
that
the-
something?
That's the actual answer.
Is it a crime to call the
Hey,
police
Darren?
or to ask for an answer?
Hang on just a second.
Hey, Darren, I have a young lady in my office. She wants a copy of some of our safety records. Me and Dixie are here. We've been discussing that she would have to FOIA request. She refuses to accept the answer. So I was hoping that you can explain to her a little bit about how the FOIA process works.
I never said I refused to accept the answer.
Yeah, she wants to know, she wants to see the law that says that she doesn't have access to every public record or all public records.
I didn't say all and
Records that's made to
every.
public record.
Good grief, you guys are putting words in my
Well, yeah,
mouth.
you said you wanted me to give you the record.
Just that record, not all public, not all records in the hospital.
Any public record kept by the VA system of records is subject to the FOIA Act.
Right.
And I'd like to,
You can't print records and just hand them out to the public. You have to go through the Freedom of Information Act, ma'am. I will entertain that if you want to submit a FOIA request.
I want to inspect the record while I'm here
Just
today.
to let you know, she's recording this, so you're aware.
I would like to
Camera.
inspect the record while I'm here. It should be here. There's no reason I shouldn't be able to inspect it.
Okay, I'm just letting you know the law. It's called the FOIA Act.
I know the FOIA Act.
Google that copy.
I also know that the Federal FOIA Act requires that records be available for inspection on site at convenience.
I have nothing. You can send that to me, ma'am, but we will not release records unless they are requested under the FOIA.
Okay, who do I need to talk to about getting these safety signs removed? Who in admin can I talk to?
I have no answer for that. I'm the privacy FOIA officer, so.
Okay, thank you, sir. Well, I was asking, thank you, sir. They can let you go now. I was asking everybody in the room.
You're welcome.
That would probably, I would say that would be determined based on, the records that comes out, because that would state like who, usually like with any of the,
Ma'am,
directives or anything that we have here.
Ma'am,
It tells you who that goes to.
you're
Ma'am, that's all I know.
you're not giving me any good information right now. So I have another question, Miss Dixie.
Okay,
I wrote a letter to all my doctors, quite a lengthy letter, and requested that it be sent to the patient advocate. Dr. Bashra, do you know her? In the women's clinic?
Yeah.
Assured me that she forwarded that letter to the patient advocate. I have not heard a word.
do you recall any, has she sent you or anybody else anything?
Off the top, I personally haven't seen it come through.
I haven't seen anything as well.
Oh, so do I need to go back to Dr. Bashra
Yes, and what
and
was,
tell her that she didn't send it to you?
right, what was the letter about?
It was a very lengthy letter about my health care, my
Uh-huh.
problems that I'm having here in Salem specifically,
Right,
to all my doctors, to my mental health care, to the patient advocate.
is there,
And I
any-
would assume that any correspondence that comes through the patient advocate's office should be addressed.
right, did you send a copy to the patient advocate?
No, I request, because you're not on my down drop for the secure
Oh, in
messaging.
My Healthy Vet, right.
And yes.
That's right.
So I requested that my doctor forward it to you,
How
and
long
she
ago
said
was that?
she did. It's been
Well,
weeks,
we can always
couple
work
weeks.
with her nurse, because I don't know if her nurse sent it
Yeah, yeah, we can always get with, Leslie or,
one of the nurses. We'd have to
Who's the
look.
other one down
we can
there?
ask,
Yeah. I can get with them and.
I mean, you
Dr.
could get a
Bashra.
copy of it, but at this point, it's almost kind of moot. The point is that I'm making now is it's been weeks, and at least a couple weeks, and nobody reached out to me. And as far as you patient advocates, I'm done. I'm done with patient advocates.
Okay.
I have never had a patient advocate for me.
Okay.
All they do is protect the hospital.
Well, again, the FOIA thing, that's a legal thing. We can't break
I'm
the
not
law.
talking about that now. I'm talking about all kinds of other issues I've come in here about. Many.
Right.
And I have
understand
not got any help yet.
that. I'm sorry that you have not. I mean, if I had that letter, the copy of the letter that had what you needed from the patient advocate's office, we could work off of that. No, I can, give Dr. Bashra a call or talk to her nurse and find out where that letter is. Did you?
What's your
you
last
put
four
it-
again?
9541.
Did you put it in My Healthy Vet? I assume you did. Did you attach it in My Healthy Vet?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we don't, as patient advocates, we don't have access. You're right about that.
So that's a problem, though, that I wrote a letter over 2 weeks ago requesting that it be sent over here, and you haven't received it, or didn't look at it, or just didn't care to respond.
No, we always
Either-
respond to it.
ma'am,
That's our requirement.
Either way, whatever happened,
Right.
there's a problem.
Well, I suggested in the future.
And that doesn't help me.
Well, if in the future you want to make sure something gets to the patient advocate's office, it's best if you bring it here, or even send it certified letter if you can't make it here. I don't know how often you're here at the facility.
I'm not here very often.
Okay,
Right.
yeah, is to do that, is to send it straight to the office. But we.
Why should I have to do that?
Well, if you said it's
And
certified, we'll sign it.
I make phone calls here, especially to you, Chris, and leave messages. And you may or may not call me back.
No, I called.
And there's a sign, there's a sign
Yeah, we're required to.
that,
tell
don't
them.
argue with me anymore, please. There's a sign in the women's clinic that says if you've been sexually abused or harassed, that you should call the VA police or the VA or the patient advocate.
Correct.
I do. If that did happen to me, do you think I feel safe coming to you guys about it? When you won't even give me a straight up answer about these darn signs or the policy or who to talk to,
I
or
don't know.
there has to be somebody in
That's true.
administration.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm
No,
trying to tell
no.
you.
Who's in charge? Who's above you? Where's the administration? Who's
Above
the
me- above me.
administrator of the hospital?
It is the executive director, that's Mrs. Stackhouse.
How do I get an appointment with her?
You have to
Because
write a letter. That's
I
her
have
request.
put in a request. I put in a request 6 months ago at one of the clinics and never heard anything.
I don't know what to tell you about that. But now, in order to get an appointment with Miss Stackhouse, she
Can you
requires-
please write her name down for
Sure,
me
you
and
write
how
it
I
down.
get a hold of her?
You have to write a letter and send it to her. She requires that in writing. That's her request, not.
Because it's all about making you guys' jobs easier, not about serving the
But
veterans.
that's just her request to us.
I'm telling you, it's all, you guys act like, a lot of employees act like, I'm not saying you guys, a lot of VA employees act like they're doing us a favor.
I understand.
You guys don't have a job without us.
I understand, you're right.
Yeah,
So-
I'm also a fellow vet. I served 22 years.
Thank you. So you should have more compassion for the veterans
I
and
know,
their
but
frustrations.
we can't break the law.
Right. We
It's
have
not,
very
break
to
it,
follow federal
you
law.
have, well, who have you talked to? Who have you talked to about those signs and said, we had a patient come in who is triggered by those signs and offended, is there anything we can do about
And
it?
we've tried-
Who have you talked to?
I've talked to my boss, who's been trying to figure it out, and the only way I can find out is if I know what directives those are. Darren Argerbright, who's also the FOIA officer and privacy officer, he can locate all of that.
Have you tried to get those?
That is not me.
That's not your
You had
job.
the request,
That's not your job, right?
and that's what I have.
It's
done
not
now.
your job to help me advocate
No,
about
that's
these
not-
signs.
That's not it.
No?
And I'm
What is
sorry-
your job?
I'm sorry you disagree. I've tried to help the best way I know how. And we've also asked that you send a FOIA request to get those documents that you want, and you refuse to do
No,
so.
I came in to look at them while I was here.
But again, you were told again that.
And we've told you.
And
how to
again,
do that.
I understand what the law is. You two do not.
Well, then that's taken a vote.
And that's fine, but now I'm
And also
talking,
that person, he's the person who.
right, but
follows
we're not
laws.
even talking about that anymore. See,
Okay.
you guys keep going back to the FOIA request. Forget the FOIA request. Forget the man that was just on the phone. I'm asking you two, what have you two done to advocate for me?
I've been trying to find out.
You have?
it is, and
You don't, I
can't
don't
answer.
get messages. When I call you, I don't get phone calls back anymore.
I haven't received any phone calls.
Well,
from
it's
you.
been months, yeah, because I quit.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
well-
if you don't call us, we.
Yeah, and now.
Chris, I have
Right,
called
right.
you recently. But you, Dixie, I have not called
No,
you
I
for a
haven't
while.
talked to you, yeah, I haven't talked
Right,
to
and
you.
the last time we talked, I
But
told you about. the
you
FOIA
were
request.
supposed, last time I talked to you, you were going to try to get an answer for me
Well,
about who I needed to
Did Miss
address
Bradley ever
next.
call you? Because
No.
I did ask Miss okay. I'll
Not that
follow-
I know of.
Okay, I'll follow up with Miss Bradley. She's my boss. She's the customer service manager. She's in a training all day today. I can tell you that. I can let her know. I thought she had called you at that time because I had asked her to call you as well. I'll find that information in my email and ask her to call you.
Okay, now,
Mm-hmm.
can we address this, Chris? I'm talking calmly. My voice is down, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first thing you wanted to do when I disagreed with you is call the VA police.
Because you're being disruptive.
No, I'm not being
When
disruptive.
you were here, you were getting.
No,
disruptive.
I'm not being disruptive. I came to get answers.
Right, and then I told you again about the FOIA request, and you do not want to listen.
And
to
I
it.
said that, right. So
Because that is the
listening,
law.
Chris, not listening to your answer or abiding by your directives is not a crime.
Okay.
But-
So therefore, your threat to call the VA police because I want to talk this out with you,
Well, the thing
and
is-
I'm not just buying everything you're selling me, is a bad move.
So if you're being disruptive, I am allowed to call.
I'm not I was
to-
not
Well,
being
Let's
disruptive.
take this and move this forward.
No,
You
because
have the
this
information.
is a problem though. Those signs,
But he called me instead.
I understand.
And
No,
that's
and
why I
asked
came.
you, or should I just call the police?
And I
So
think
you
I-
should address that with
I
him,
will address
because
it.
that was another threat
I will address it between me
that
and
for
him.
advocating for myself,
I will-
I'm gonna get the cops called on me.
No, you're
And
not.
you don't know how often that happens. You don't know, Chris. You don't know what I've been through.
No, you're right, I don't.
So,
Okay.
thank you, Dixie. Thank you, Chris. Bye.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's coming. Now they're gonna have a private meeting. Come on. All right, we're going back down to the first floor and we'll see what happens down there. Hey, if anybody knows, the Angry Vet, could somebody tag the Angry Vet? YouTube, the Angry Vet. Come on, I'm not done. Come, Miklos, come. I'm not done. I do need to check the time though. Does somebody know what time it is? I have another appointment at 1:30. Ground floor. Come on. Are we back? Dang, are we back? Um, Dang, I started to say something and I forgot already. Somebody make a comment so I can read my comments. Okay, now I'm looking for the police. Oh yeah, they didn't try to get on me for recording. They don't say anything about recording in here. I don't know if it's happened before or 11:25. Is that all? No. Oh, that's Central. Okay, it's 12:30 here. The VA police. VA police. The police. Where the popo? Where the popo? Where is their office? That yes.
You might hold them on a leash because technically if you have a,
I can. Where's the VA office?
for.
The police, the VA police.
Okay, you want me to walk you down to her?
Sure, Miklos,
Okay,
come
but I
here.
gotta have her on.
Okay, I gotcha.
Is she a service dog?
It's a he, and yes, the leash clearly says it's a PTSD service dog.
Okay, I couldn't see it because it was laying on the ground. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there like a supervisor or somebody? Oh, look here. Persons entering these premises consent to the inspection of all packages, luggage, containers in their possession. Refusal of consent to inspection. Why is that? Why do they have this inspection sign there?
Well, it's because if people come in, they could be coming in with something that's suspicious in nature,
So
like
we,
weapons or something.
we could be doing that in any door.
Well, it's all the entrances, we have to have certain signs up. That's the way it is. Yeah, if you look at all the
It's for your safety, right?
temple we're going to, the front door, right here, building one, operations door, last door.
It's for police safety? That sign, is it for police safety?
Which one?
The one that says bags down this hall can be
No, if
inspected.
you go to, see that sign right there next to site plan? All those have to be posted in front of every entrance.
Oh.
It shows like what's expected on property, what's not expected on property. They all have to be posted at the front entrances.
I see. I haven't seen that sign before. Hi.
Hey, how you doing, ma'am?
Good.
Okay if I pet your dog?
Sure.
I've got a bunch of pets and I love animals.
I'm sure he'll sniff you up and down then.
Probably. I've got goats and dogs and cats and a random pig and a couple guineas.
Okay, so I was wondering about these, what you guys' take is on these safety signs. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say the safety signs?
Could you be a little more
Yeah,
specific?
they're all over this hospital. And they say something to the effect of, if any veteran gets loud or irate, or that the VA police will be called.
Okay, what's your concern?
You don't know these signs?
What's your concern with the sign, ma'am?
Okay, one, it's triggering to me because employees, I've been going to the VA a long, long time, and employees can often be rude, unhelpful, distasteful, and they expect us to take it. So I come in here and there's signs all over the place about the veteran's behavior and a threat that if the veteran doesn't behave like we want them to, we're going to call the VA police.
So part of the...
Hold on, can I finish?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I've been investigating and I hear that these are safety signs and they say it's for the safety of the employees. Now,
Who told you that?
most of these, well, my doctor for one,
Okay.
the safety of, most of the employees are behind glass or plastic or behind a door or behind something, right? Now, when veterans come in here, they don't feel good. They're sick, they're hurting, they're in pain, they're grumpy, they're old, and the employees can get away with treating us however they want all the time. And so if they want to keep those signs up, they should put a sign up as well that says any employee caught mistreating a veteran shall immediately be fired. So now I've been working on these signs for months, at least 6 months, trying to get a real answer. So I'm upstairs in the patient advocate's office again, trying to talk to him about that and some other issues. And he gets on the phone and asks his boss if he should just call the police because I don't want to accept his answer. That's the danger of those signs, is it's arbitrary. Just because I don't like your answer and I'm telling you what the law really says, and you don't like my answer, you're going to call the police on me. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll let you go now.
No, you're fine. So I can promise you one thing, that if any of my officers and Sergeant Woods could attest to this, is if we get a call to go and see any about that, we're not going to automatically say the veteran's in the wrong and deal with the veteran. We're going to actually look into and investigate what could be or what was the cause of the actual call for us to come down. Because like you said, it's not always the veteran that has caused it. At times it can be employees. At times it could be
Another veteran.
It could be a simple case of miscommunication, or especially something I've experienced.
Can you turn your tag around for me?
It's in my computer.
Oh, you don't have a name
Yeah,
tag?
It's in my computer, but I'm
Okay.
I'm the chief-
Anyway, go ahead.
I'm the chief of police here, Jeff Meyer.
Thank you.
You're welcome. One thing that I've experienced myself is, especially veterans who are hard of hearing or have hearing aids, tend to talk louder because they don't understand or they don't comprehend the fact that
They don't know they're
loud
loud.
because of not having a hearing
Right.
aid to help regulate that. So those signs aren't signs that the police have put up, and they're not signs that we're just going to arbitrarily go and say, oh, we got called and it's automatically veteran that's at fault. We're going to actually do a comprehensive investigation or a comprehensive look into the matter and see what it actually is and be able to address the issue at hand and not the complaint that's received.
Okay, so what about this? My PTSD stems from military sexual trauma. Uniforms are a trigger. So if I'm already in a high-strung situation and uniforms show up, it makes it even worse.
One thing that we don't have the purview to is to know what specific
Sure.
situations, what triggers or anything that we're walking into.
Sure, but we got people, sir, calling the police for no reason because they don't like your words. They don't like your tone of voice. And that's not okay.
And I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying that you're right. Because there's things that we can collectively work on or try to work on together to make things better.
But that's what I'm trying to do, and everybody's ignoring me.
Did the patient advocate provide you any more guidance?
I've been talking to them for 6 months.
I'm asking questions.
I know, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm new to this, so I want to try to get a little more backstory or back history. That way I can try to help you better.
Well, I don't think there's anything that you can do about it. I kind of just wanted to understand your feelings about it. And
So one thing I can do though is I can go advocate with the executive leadership team and see if we can't take those signs.
And that's what I've been trying to do
Because
through
it
patient
could
advocacy.
be a trigger for some people, or it could be a misconception, or it could lead things in a direction that we don't necessarily want it to be led to from a perspective of a veteran, a caregiver, or just any visitor that we have that comes on campus.
Oh, what a cute.
So that's something that I can do, is to go and try to advocate for that and see if there's a better.
Really?
Better.
Really? Are you really going to do that?
Do
Can I shake your hand?
things?
Are you really going to do that?
I will do what I will attempt and
Even
try
a
to do
try
things
will be
that
meaningful.
Because one thing, and Sergeant was can attest to this, is I try to do things that will better things and help improve things. I'm not the end-all be-all decision maker.
Right.
So I cannot guarantee or promise
Right.
that I will be able to help get change but I will absolutely try to advocate for it.
I appreciate that, because the patient advocates aren't.
And him right here, he will be that accountability piece to make sure that I do.
You gonna hold him
He
accountable?
will.
Look, you guys have been so nice. He walked me all the way down here. I was lost. I thank you. I wonder how accessible you guys are to the hospital when they really do need you, when you're way back here in the basement.
So this is just mainly our operation
Right.
areas, some staff offices. We have patrols that are strategically placed around the campus, and we have patrols that stay mobile the whole time. So it's not, we just hang out back here and then they call us and we come. We're out constantly moving around, and we go to all the different areas. That way we can be a better response
Yeah.
to help people.
Yeah. Okay.
This is just more the admin and the office people.
You know, I appreciate you guys, because I've been in an emergency room, not a VA. And by the way, none of the other hospitals I've been in have those signs. This is the only one
And I'm
in
not
the
sure-
nation.
I'm not sure how long those signs have been, because I'm relatively new
Mm-hmm.
to Salem.
So we were in a regular hospital, and my son was trying to get mental health care, and they ended up calling security on us just because he was sitting in a chair, but he was crying, and he was like, "I'm here to get help. You tell me how you can help me," like that. They called security. They had us circled with security. When we first walked in, security was walking around in gangs, all puffed up, like they're just waiting for something to happen. So I'm just telling you guys that to say I appreciate you. I've noticed you guys, not necessarily you, but the VA police here being calm and cool and just laid back and not trying to get puffy and like.
And we hope to be more of that approachable, or that face for people to see when they come and they need help, be able to provide that assistance. So the fact that you're able to notice that says that we're doing things right.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Yes, and there's signs that say if you've been sexually harassed or abused, contact either the VA police or the patient advocates. I would just cross out patient advocates and send them here.
The patient advocate, it's still an avenue for veterans to go through. Some veterans, if they've went through some of those traumas, unfortunately, we have mostly a male force.
Right. So yeah, you're
It
right.
may not be in the best interest of the veteran if it's a female veteran.
Right,
to
that's
talk
true.
to a male figure that is in an appearance of authority because
Right.
they do have a badge.
You're right.
Or
So
because
that-
of the uniform.
Right.
trigger,
You're right.
They'd rather talk to somebody
So-
who's not a uniform.
So that patient advocate is still that avenue for them to start that process to get care and to get help.
I'm just
And then-
mad at them right now.
And then
so.
the patient advocate can bring us into it for the law enforcement investigation side.
Were you in the
I
military?
was.
Were you an MP?
I was.
My daughter was an MP, and then she was a cop in Texas.
I just hit 20 total years. I did 13 active, and I'm still in the Guard, deciding if I want to keep going or hang it up.
Well, I'm glad I came down here. I don't know what made me come down here, but you have put me at ease a lot. I appreciate you. Appreciate your demeanor. Appreciate your speech pattern. All of it. Thank you.
You're
And your smiley face. You kind of remind me of an actor. Do you know who it is?
No, not
Gerard
No.
Butler.
No.
I don't make that kind of money.
Were you about to say something when I cut you off?
No, I can't remember, but I think it had something to do with the patient advocate not being in a uniform, and some people feel more comfortable going there versus just coming down here.
You're right.
I think it might have been with, this is the only place with the signs up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
So there are some medical facilities that have them in their emergency departments.
Mm-hmm.
Because of, we're not the only facility that has mental health care. And sometimes they're here not for mental health, but they're here for just regular medical. And then sometimes they have an episode and they try to calm them down. Like you said, it could trip them, but then on the other flip side, it could keep them calm because they know that if they lash out, that will be, somebody might be en route. And I believe, well, last time I remember, now it's been a while since I've been here, but like Lewis Gale, I think they have signs in their emergency department that says any unlawful behavior or any kind of disrupt, security will be, and that might be the situation. I don't know if there were signs when you mentioned what happened there, but I'm pretty sure like Lewis Gale, and I can't say for Carillion, but I believe we're not the only personnel that have that. But I'm sure it's, you bring it up as a thing that needs to be maybe looked upon with a fresh set of eyes and to be reviewed based off of your concerns. So maybe they'll look at it from another perspective.
Well, I switched from I moved part of my services from Lynchburg to here because they have the women's clinic. So I want to feel safe when I go in the women's clinic. And it can be all pink and pretty as much as it wants, but when that giant sign is right there reminding me that somebody's just waiting to call the popo on me, if my voice gets loud,
And
I don't feel safe.
I hope that it's not anytime someone raises their voice during a call.
How often do you get calls for unruly patients?
It varies by location. It varies
Here.
Well, even here, because we do have an inpatient acute mental health clinic or standalone inpatient treatment area. We have a couple wards that are people check in and they stay for long durations. We have our emergency department. We have primary care. So it varies by location.
How about in the general primary care area?
General primary care area,
Not that many.
3 times a week, maybe.
If that. It's intermittent. It's really
For what? And are they hitting somebody? Are they breaking the law?
It comes in waves. It could be as simple as, someone elevating their voice, and when asked 2 or 3 times to calm down, they keep their voice elevated. It could be someone banging on a counter. It can be someone that is.
Is that
just
against the
acting
law?
strange.
Well,
And
Is any of that against the law to
And we don't-
require police?
we don't always come out and we don't always charge people, but we could come out and we can help de-escalate because we do have additional training in
De-escalation?
techniques.
Do you have
and
training in dealing with
redirection.
PTSD?
So we do have a crisis intervention team training.
You do?
CIT that we are pushing officers to an actual 40-hour course. We also do.
Can we get that in the public too?
They do that in the public as well.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Because when I got arrested, I asked for somebody trained in PTSD for hours,
matter of fact,
and nobody showed up.
Matter of fact, I can't get into the details, but we've had a situation where some of the locals that have assisted with certain types of things, I witnessed they have a behavioral officer with them to try to.
That's what we need more of. So we're getting there.
So we're getting there, but
Maybe.
it's little by little. I mean,
Well, we can only move as quickly as what we can safely.
Those who are in power will allow.
We can only move as quickly as we can safely get to the end state. So if we have, if we're trying to push everyone to one set of training, and I send, 16 officers there at one time, that leaves no one here to help respond to
Right.
calls and help do that de-escalation. And then we're looking at getting seats with, Salem PD, Salem Sheriffs, Roanoke City, Roanoke County, the state
Wow.
police. So
I like you.
We're advocating, we're getting seats when we can.
Nice.
That way we're still enhancing the capabilities that we can come back and provide 2-step.
Okay.
So it doesn't move as fast as some people would like, as fast as I would like, but we have to move at a speed where we can safely hit that end state, but also be able to provide valued service here and be able to protect veterans, protect staff, help with de-escalation, redirection, to prevent veterans from getting charges and being placed in handcuffs and taken down to the local sheriff's department and having to go before a judge. We do a lot more work with readjusting, redirecting, de-escalation with veterans and what we do actually putting handcuffs on and charging.
I'm just wondering, just a thought, this is nothing, but just a thought, shouldn't there be a medium team? Like, you guys are supposed to be law enforcement. You're not supposed to be mediators,
So
right?
We are in a very unique situation.
Right,
being-
okay.
Being federal law enforcement at the Department of Veteran Affairs.
Mhm.
Because we look at a holistic approach with veteran-centric policing and still applying applicable federal state laws. So we're trying to mesh all that together, and we're trying to do what's right by the veterans, do what's right by the staff, and still have this be a welcoming environment to bring people into. If Salem VA Medical Center had a stigma of, oh, anytime a veteran comes and they automatically get arrested, is that going to welcome veterans in to get help that they need? Or if we recreate the culture of, hey, yes, I may be a veteran having a bad day, but there's help and there's multiple avenues outside of just clinical that's going to try to give me that help.
Mm-hmm.
Or be able to connect with me to get that help.
Mm-hmm.
The three of us right here, we're all veterans ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So the one nice thing that we have is we have a common ground to connect with veterans.
Right.
And be able to talk to them or bring up a time of a deployment, a field exercise, anything at all that could kind of reset that thought process and refocus that veteran so we can start that communication lines as we're walking them to someone who can help and get
Right.
out of that situation. So we'd like to take numerous facets, numerous approaches. We like to try to have, a holistic, we want to be veteran-centric, but still apply applicable federal state laws.
Veteran-centric. I like that. See, that's, the employees need to learn that word. We are veteran-centric.
We go out, not only do we engage with veterans, with staff, we help do that. We're actually looking at implementing new, I don't want to say courses, but new times that we dedicate through our training section of the police service to go out to all the other service lines and give them some vital information, some vital communication points and help them out.
Right. Okay, I've taken enough of your time. I appreciate you very much.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate you
Are
guys.
you okay? Do you want me to
I was gonna
walk you
say,
to
do
the
you
lobby?
want to walk me out?
I'm fine with
Thank
that.
you. I might get lost again.
No problem.
Thanks a lot, guys.
You have a great day.
Oh, I've de-escalated now. Thank you. How long's he been here?
He's been here for a short time. He was actually our new police chief.
How long have you been here?
How long have I been here? Let's see, June of 2003.
2003, wow. Aren't you gonna retire soon?
I wish.
You wish.
Just
I,
because of the time, it doesn't mean I don't like my job. It's just,
seems like he's a good boss. He's bringing fresh ideas, it sounds like.
it's always good to get fresh ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, if we keep doing things the same way we've done them, we get the same result, right?
Correct.
What is this right here? Oh, a water spigot. Why are you walking on that side? Because that's the side we're supposed to be walking on, huh?
I'm just walking on this side because some people don't like me to walk behind.
Right, yeah, that's, I can't take that elevator somewhere? It's too cold. He wants to go outside though. All right, come on. Come on, let's go over here. So y'all, this hospital, can you hear me? It's windy, but this hospital is only like 58 miles from my house, but I have to have 3 hours to get here. Woo, it's too windy. It's too windy, Miklos. There's a little grass over here. Go sit over here and see. So yeah, I have to have 3 hours because it's over a mountain, through these little farm communities. And then when you get here, there's nowhere to park. It takes half hour to park at least, and then use the bathroom. And so I have to schedule 3 hours. Can you hear me? Is there? Somebody say something so I can see you. There we go. Yeah, lemonade chick. Thanks, Julie. Exactly, lemonade chick. If they had the training, none of that would be necessary. Right, Julie? Sometimes veterans have to make noise. Right. Well, do the employees. Yes, they're trying to educate the employees, it sounds like. So, yeah, I was really impressed by that chief. Don't remember his name right now, but I was very impressed. Can you not hear me? I think we're going to go back in. It's too windy. We'll go find somewhere to talk in here. Anyway, we didn't accomplish anything yet, but we got somebody on our side, I think, maybe. At least somebody acted like they understood instead of the stupid patient advocates. But see, everybody that I talk to about these signs, the veterans, like either they don't read them or they don't care because it doesn't affect them. That's laziness, y'all. Lazy. We have to care about everybody. Yes, lemonade chick. Being heard is so important. And you know, I came up, let's see, at the beginning of the week, I think I had an appointment with primary care. And I almost didn't want to do it because we're going to sit down right here and just hang out a little bit. Oops, sorry, buddy. Thank you. I love him. So, I forgot what I was saying.
Unbelievable. Did you do that to her hair? Or just...
It grows that way naturally. Yeah.
I think you were sweet on her.
So, I feel like maybe I accomplished something today, but like, it's been months, y'all. I've been on this for months. And maybe I'm being a Karen, but if one veteran told me this sign triggers me, I would carry on without any pushback and every window, right? A happy guy. A happy guy at the window. Hey, how are you?
Can I cuddle up and stay warm?
You may. He would probably enjoy it. No, ma'am, it grows naturally. If it's a pulley or a Commodore, it's natural. We don't have to twist it. Now, there's some corded poodles that they have to cord. But these, it grows natural.
Then he's comfortable now. Now
Well,
it's cooler weather.
Oh, he likes the cool weather, yeah.
Yep, in Alaska, it's like they have to shave them sometimes when it gets, because of the temperature change, and it's supposed to be cooler, and because of the daggone weather being too hot. The poor dogs are just, because of the daggone weather being all messed up, they started having to shave them.
I see.
Because they're so uncomfortable, because we messed up the climate so much, you know what I mean?
I am on their Wi-Fi, guys. I am on the VA Wi-Fi. It doesn't take a password, but still in some of these halls and basements, hit that thumbs up, guys, if you've gotten any entertainment out of this. If you've enjoyed this stream, hit that thumbs up. You may.
You feel like my yarn. He does feel like yarn.
Does he? No, it's hair. It's hair. It's not dog fur. He gets all the attention. How come I don't get any attention? Somebody look at me.
Hey, pet owners are used to that.
Look. Look at me. Somebody look at me. Hey, oh yeah, you guys, I got a haircut. Oh, it's educational? Okay, if you've gotten any education, hit the thumbs up and cash out, man. I got a new haircut because on Veterans Day we get a free haircut. Look, she almost went cut this off right here. And I said, don't do it. And my daughter started laughing. I think the back is cute, but I can't see it. Let me see. Can I take you around the back? Can you see it? Is it cute? I don't know. I don't know. It's easy. And I can still almost get it, most of it, in a ponytail. So I wasn't watching y'all chat when, did I lose? Oh, here they are. While I was talking to those gentlemen, they were really good. Did I miss anything from anybody important? Weirdos, you weirdos. Man, yeah, that chief of police did have a really good voice. He was very calming. It's blurry right now. I'm sitting by the door. My hair blurry? Or is it blurry because I was spinning it around, Jeff? All right, well, you guys, I guess I will mosey to my next appointment. I'll let you guys go because I don't see me doing anything else right now. Look, I just had my teeth cleaned and they're stained already. Gross. All right, guys, thanks for hanging in there with me again. We'll talk soon. We need to talk about Blue Thunder and what's going on with her still and all kinds of stuff. I am starting to feel better. Hopefully I'll be streaming more. Now, Julie, I have recorded my appointments with my doctor on my phone, not video, but just a voice recording. She knew, she could tell I was recording, and I was mad. And that was the time I told her to get her team in order, and she said, yes, ma'am. But yeah, I do video or record my appointments if they're acting stupid. So I've been fighting the fight. People are responding. You have to advocate for yourself, y'all. Nobody's gonna advocate for you like you can advocate for you. So I'm here advocating for me and other veterans, and I will see y'all on the flip side. Peace. Love you guys.